What's going on, my wonderful people, and welcome to the channel.
What a wonderful world.
Now recently it's getting colder. I have a snowstorm that's on the horizon and I want to get prepared because the other night as I was just kind of sleeping in the car, it got below 30 and my heat decided that it didn't want to work. Although I have blankets in the car, they really weren't sufficient to help me stay warm. So it got me to thinking about some essential items that we all should have in the car, whether we live in our car full time or we're just kind of driving down the street. Normally, I have my dog in the car with me. If I just want to go run some errands, I just tell her to load up and we just kind of go do our thing. So some things that I just take for her, I usually just grab her walker, which now I'm leaving in the car because I have more than one. And I usually just have an extra bag of dog food for her and a bowl to put some fresh water and her food in. So that really works out and I love her to death, so I just want to make sure that she's great. Now, one essential item that we should all have in our car is a brush and a scraper. This comes in handy in so many reasons, but the main thing is you want to keep the snow and the ice off of your windshield. You want to make sure that you can see. Now, everybody's not going to ride around with this, but it does help if you ever get snowed in and you need to dig yourself out. Grab yourself a shovel. Now, just in case you're in a situation where you need some traction and you don't have snow tires nor snow chains, you can either have some sand on deck, or if you have another pet, you can also grab some kitty litter, just put it in a bag, put it in the back of your car, and it will come in handy. Now, we could be coming from anywhere and get stuck in a situation, and if you're going to be in your car for a couple of hours, you want to be comfortable. So I always say just have extra clothes on hand, something that you don't mind people seeing you in, number one, and something that you can be comfortable in. Another thing to think about having on hand is water and food. You want something that you don't mind that's going to sit for a little while, whether you do a protein bar or you do some type of jerky. A source to keep you warm, grab a blanket. Possibly wool, but if you don't have that, that's okay. Just try to get something that's heavy duty that you don't mind leaving in your car. Another source of heat, if a blanket just won't do by itself, grab some heat warmers. They're pretty cheap. You can get them from the dollar store. They last about 10 hours. I have a couple important items I like to keep in the bag, and I just keep it either behind the driver's seat or the passenger seat. So if I ever got to a situation, it'll be easier to find and it's all contained because organization is key for small spaces. Now, I'm no nurse, but what I do keep handy is a first aid kit. In here is some very basic things to help me get through, whether I have a cut, a scrape, a bruise. Hopefully I can follow the instructions in here and I can help myself. Now, if you don't want to run your car's battery, another good thing for a source of light, have a flashlight and also carry some extra batteries. Now, if you've ever got back to your car and you had a dead battery from leaving the lights on or whatever, it sucks, especially if you have not charged your phone. So if you're in a situation where you need extra power, I just added this to my collection, but I ended up getting the Power Jump. This is something where if my car goes dead, I can charge my phone and I can charge the battery without stepping out of the car. I like that versus bothering some stranger or waiting for a family member to come get me. You plug this up into the cigarette lighter and then you turn this bad boy on and it charges from inside your car. It also has a USB port to where you can charge your phone as well. But if that doesn't charge it as fast as I need it to, I'll also carry an extra battery port for my phone and an extra USB charger. Now, one thing I actually enjoy going camping with is my watertight fireproof kit set. And I got this from Walmart. I just added a few items to it. But inside, I just put a lighter. I added some matches and also a fire starter. And it actually comes with fire steel. And if I ever were in a situation where I had to leave my car and create some source of heat for me, hopefully I'll be able to do it with these items. Now, there's no right or wrong way to set up your winter essential items in your car. You have to kind of look at your family's needs and put that as a priority for things to put in your car because space is at a premium. Not everybody has a truck that they can just throw things into. Most people have a small sedan, so you have to be mindful of the items that you put in your car. So hopefully some of these tips will help you for the winter. Until next time, guys, I'll check you later.
What a wonderful world.